All right, guys, so I just want to make this quick video real quick. So Deion Sanders has spoke out about Cormani Mclain again, and it seems like Cormani is actually holding himself back because he called him out today in his press conference. He called out Cormani, stating that he's not showing up to meetings, or he's showing up to meetings very late. He's not studying film, and he's probably not even understanding plays or learning the plays, which I stated in one of my recent videos. But he says he's unprepared, he doesn't put enough study time in film, and he actually checks how much film time his players study. So I'm gonna play the audio clip of that first so you guys can take a listen, and then after that, I'm gonna play the audio clip of Coach Prime responding back to Keshawn Johnson's comments about Oregon. Basically what Keshawn Johnson was saying was Oregon and a bunch of opposing coaches ended up teaming up with the head coach of Oregon, Dan Lanning, and preparing for plays to destroy the Colorado Buffaloes and embarrass them on last week's Saturday game due to all these opposing coaches not liking Coach Prime nor their players in the team and all the success that they're getting. So go ahead and listen to his comments about Cormani, and then I'm gonna play the audio clip of what he said about Keshawn's comments. And then we're gonna also take a look at him responding back to the haters, such as Jason Whitlock. So stay tuned.
Coach Sean Keeler at the Denver Post, you mentioned last week that Cormani seeing the field was up to Cormani. I wonder if you could elaborate on what you want to see him do, one. And two, did he help his case?
Study, prepare.
Late against
Study,
Oregon?
prepare, be on time for meetings. Show up to the darn meetings. Understand what we're doing as a scheme. Want to play this game. Desire to play this game. Desire to be the best in this game. At practice, in the film room, and on your own free time. You do know that I check film time for each player upon the week. Thursday, I need film time from the whole staff so I can see who's been preparing. And that's just not about Cormani. That's about a multitude of them. So if I don't see that, you would be a fool to put somebody out there and they're unprepared. Can't do it. Won't do it. Can't do it. I'm old school. I'm sorry.
Did Oregon help in that regard because he got out there late? Did what you saw?
What a score. Shoot. I started to put you out there at one point.
So as you heard, Cormani is holding himself back. He's not doing what he needs to do, and this is common sense stuff that you need to do when you're in sports, especially at a high level. But he also took the time to respond back to what Keshawn Johnson said in his comments. So here's the audio.
Ariel Arsuto back here. So Keshawn Johnson went on and said that there may have been some coaches who released some information about your team to Oregon.
That's
was
ordinary.
Was that something that maybe you were alluding to after the game when you said that teams are trying to beat you and not you?
No, I was alluding to what I said. I was honest about what I said. No, that happens every week. That's not just from Oregon game. That's life. And I want our coaches to understand that we're not just playing against a team. We're playing against all of college football. It ain't too many people lined up to see us dominant, to see us win, and they got to understand that as a whole, and our entire staff has to understand you're not just participating against that per se school. We call for information as well, so this not a one-stop type of thing, but I know Keshawn alluded to the gentleman saying that they have a plethora of calls trying to assist, which is understandable. Ain't no, that don't make it no tougher, no easier. We understand that's what we're up against.
Do you mind if I ask an unrelated question while I have the mic real
Yes.
quick?
So the last thing I'm gonna let you guys play is the audio clip of what he had to say to the haters. We all know who his biggest fan is, and that's Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock is calling out Deion Sanders like every day. Deion Sanders blocked Jason Whitlock from Twitter, and he got into his feelings, and he posted a whole video about it. I posted on one of my other videos, so if you want to go ahead and take a listen to that video, I'll link that down in the description. But go ahead and take a listen.
Deion, first time I saw you was at Clemson Death Valley back in the day.
Yeah.
And people were booing you. Your whole life, you've been divisive. People
Yeah,
really
when
love
I came out the womb, I was booed.
Right, or they really don't, right?
Yeah.
So, and a lot of those don'ts have been very vocal this week. What's your message to them? And then what do you tell your locker room?
I don't have a
guys?
message to detractors or haters. I don't have a message. I don't take my time to respond and to defend myself. Why would I do that? I'm giving you a microphone if I'm doing it. I'm giving you solace that you're in my life. I don't care. I really don't. So if it's been that way all my life, you would think that I'm used to it. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, and I keep going. So I'm good with that, man. I'm good with that. This is a comfortable place for me.
So what do you teach your guys in the locker room who are new?
It's
at
about
this?
us. It's not about them. It's about us. Everywhere we go, even in your darn families, you're going to have detractors. You're going to have naysayers. You're going to have doubters. Even in your darn family. And you guys are all shaking your heads like, yeah, my aunt, she ain't no good. Yeah, I know. My sister ain't. Yeah, she's ignorant. You know I'm telling the truth. That's because it's going to be like that. God would always allow somebody to be in your path that have a disdain or dislike for you. It's up to you to keep going. I don't stop. I keep going. I don't have stop in me. Not whatsoever, man. Thank you, sir. Great question, though.
Now, the hate with Deion Sanders is never going to end, especially with Jason Whitlock. We know that's his biggest fan, like I said, and he literally just made another video calling out Deion Sanders after his loss. So none of this is surprising, and I'm pretty sure Coach Deion Sanders is used to all of this anyway. So I want to get you guys' opinions. I just wanted to make this quick video. But if you're new, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any update or news. But that's all I got for you guys. I'm out.